Hey, what's up? It's your boy Stephen McCoy, and you are listening and watching Sessions with Stephen. And today we have one of the stars here from Amazon Prime's new hit series, Harlem,
Yeah.
Juani Feliz. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. You look amazing.
Thank you.
We had so much fun at the premiere.
It
Now,
was a good time, right?
yes, it was so amazing. It was just so much love in the room. And as I
Yeah.
told you, even with you watching you interact with all of your co-stars, it was literally like watching a college reunion or something.
Yeah, it did feel that way because a lot of us hadn't seen each other since we wrapped the show
Yeah.
earlier this year. So it was really nice to see everybody again.
What did your family say when you went home or you called up your fam and you told them you're going to be co-starring with Jasmine Guy?
Everybody was super excited, because one, Jasmine is like a veteran in this industry. And
Yeah.
not only that, like Whoopi Goldberg,
Yeah.
Megan, Grace, like, all these people that we've seen on our TV screens and movies and films for so many years, and just being able to stand next to them and be on screen with them has been such like an honor. And my family was just super ecstatic, also because Harlem is the kind of show that they would watch. That's the show that they were like, oh, this is a new show that came out. Whether I was in it or not, they'd be watching and binging it as well. Right? So they were super excited.
I was just speaking with Robert, and I was just saying how when I watch the show, I'm paying attention to it. I'm in it, but then y'all drop the good music, and I'm just like, wow, they really have this down pat. The music is lit. I love it. We have to talk about your character, Isabella.
Let's do it.
Into politics, and she is a woman that is a lesbian, which actually it's not too far-fetched from you, right?
No, it's not. No, I think we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
absolutely. So talk to people about your character.
So Isabella is this like very smart, driven young politician. She's on the path to becoming the newest, youngest member of Congress. She represents Harlem, parts of the Bronx, and she's on her campaign trail. And in the show, we meet her through Quinn's mother, Patricia. Patricia suggests that Isabella can be a good mentor for Quinn. And throughout the course of the season, we see Quinn and Isabella develop a friendship that eventually evolves into a little bit something more. And, Isabella is just kicking ass as a politician in her career, but she's also looking for love. And I think she might have found the match in Quinn. And hopefully in the next season, we get to see a little bit more of that unfold.
Yes, I am so mad that y'all really left us off right there. Like, come on. So we definitely are feeding for season 2. I mean, it's already number 2 on Amazon.
On Amazon, yeah.
Yeah, so that's amazing in itself. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's so exciting. It's just been like an outpour of love and support from different people from different walks of life.
Yeah.
Like we have people in Brazil sending messages, and it's just amazing the reach that the show has had so far, and that people relate to it.
What's interesting is you play this up and coming congresswoman, and looking at your background, you went to Harvard. How did you find yourself in this Hollywood life?
Well, like I started acting when I was in high school, so I did it then. I got my first few like roles on TV and film throughout high school. But then when I got accepted to Harvard, my parents were like, you are not studying theater. You get a real job. I come from immigrant parents. So they were like, get a real job. And, I would love the sciences, and I fell in love with the biomedical engineering field. And that's what I pursued throughout college. And then after college, I worked in the field for about 5 years. But in being in a lab, working on vaccines and, doing experiments in a lab, I missed acting. The acting bug hit me really young, and it never went away. And I made the decision to step away from that career, similar to the way Quinn stepped away from her career in finance.
Yeah.
I left the bioengineering world and I said, this is what I want to do. This is my passion, acting. And now that's what I've had the honor to do these last few years.
Would you say transitioning from theater to television, has it made you a stronger actress on set? I mean, because you know blocking, you know your lighting and things of that nature. So,
well, I didn't do much like theater, but in terms of like coming from a different field outside of acting into acting, definitely has informed the way I approach roles.
you still did a bunch of plays before.
A few, not that many, but yeah, I think, you know, I just approach acting in a way that I just find what's my avenue to bring the most authentic self to it. You know, how can I bring a bridge between who I am and the character that I'm playing? And luckily I didn't have to do a lot of digging with Isabella, because there's so many parallels in her life and my life, that it was easy for me to just like really bring her into life.
Right, I love that. And even when did you guys started filming this? Because speaking of your personal life, I know you were planning on getting married, then you finally did get married this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I can only imagine you guys were filming, and how did you balance all of that?
Well, we started filming in February, I believe, or like late January,
Wow.
and we finished in April.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so we wrapped in April. And yeah, and then as soon as I was done with the show, I just like really focused on wedding planning. I worked on a different project after that. But it's just been nice to finally see all the hard work we put into the show like come into fruition for the whole world to enjoy it, because we put so much love and joy into the show. And I think it shows.
And it's so many little girls who are looking up to you. I mean, you are definitely glowing up, and I see you as a person who has graduate success. It's just new level, new level, new level, year after year. What can you say to those girls who don't know or they haven't found their voice yet, and they're looking at you and like, I would really love to do what she do?
I think, you know, what I want to impart in young women, but not just young women, young men too, is just like, the world is your oyster. There's endless possibilities for you, and it's never too late to try something new. So whatever your passion is in this moment, in this place in your life, pursue it wholeheartedly. And if for some reason you don't feel connected to it anymore, you can change that. You know, like every day is a new day. Every day you get to define who you want to show up as and who you want to be. And I just think like you shouldn't put limits on yourself. Never say no to yourself. Go hard on what you want, and just always believe that the world is going to conspire in your favor. And yeah, don't leave any stone unturned. Just
and if
follow
you want
your
to get
passion.
better, make sure that you stream Harlem, and then we can watch you and they can study you. How about that?
Yeah, yes,
#1.
We need to have everybody streaming Harlem over the holidays. I think it's just gonna help people escape, especially now with all the news about the coronavirus. Stay home, stay safe, watch Harlem, and you're gonna have a great time with this show.
Thank you so much, Juani, for coming on to the show. It's
Thank you.
I love how humble you are, and we just appreciate you and your art.
Thank you, Steve. It's so good to see you again. I love your smile and your energy. Thank you so much.
Hey, subscribe now.